Hello. Hello, this is Vtuber Jonicito playing in Pokemon 51 account. So, yeah, whenever I mentioned that I was gonna play a nostalgic game, yeah, here it is. It's gonna be Chex Quest. I'm gonna pull it up right now. So hold on. Yeah, I'm trying to make it be full screen, but it's only using my first monitor. Yeah, I might have to play it this way though. Because there's no actual... There's no like a way to actually choose which monitor should I use for full screen. But I'm gonna play with it anyway, so yeah, that's the game I played when I was like a teen. Like I found it in 2011. And I was actually finding mods for Doom. I actually came across with Chex Quest 2 first. That was like some other website for the host WODs. And I came across the second game, except the one that the website hosted was pretty much unofficial. It uses always acid, except there are a few changes. They only have it work on a Doom rod instead of the Chex rod. Anyway, if you've actually been in a Doom scene, you probably get the point when you hear about RADs, the file. The IRAD being the main game and the PRAD being the additional content or a mod. Yeah, I came across that one. It was before I found the official Chex Quest 2 where it requires the first game. But yeah, I eventually found the first game like shortly after. And then that's when I found Chex Quest 3. So yeah, I just want to actually share this to actually just tell you my story of how I play the game and stuff, and it's like a very fun game I found that's free. And it's like an interesting story of how this game got made. yeah. But yeah, the game is pretty much considered nostalgic for me because I feel like this game had so much like good memories for a lot of people, and the whole activity with the Doom scene doing Chex Quest, it even spawned a whole forum website specifically for this game, which hosts tons of mods, which I'm happy about. But yeah, I just found this mod because I guess I was really into Chex Quest when I found it like 15 years ago. It was during summer too. Yeah, so 15 years of Chex Quest for me. But I actually found it in July, in fact. Yeah. Actually, Chex Quest 2 was my first one, and then the first game, and then the third game. Yeah. I was actually surprised that someone in the General Mills made a non-violent, more kid-friendly FPS game compared to Doom. But yeah, but also please excuse the demo desync, because I don't know if it's the source port that causes the second demo to be out of sync, but the first demo actually happens in its original game, so yeah, I decided playing on the DSA Doom just to actually have more original feel while having higher resolution, because I just like to play the games that way. So let's begin. New game. Oh yeah, also I loaded the DH file hosted from Chocolate Doom for Chex Quest. Because I know a lot of source ports needs it, except the GC Doom based ones. But yeah, so I decided to but yeah, on this page it doesn't even happen in the game. I'm not sure if the DH file is supposed to remove it. I mean, I'll see if the code game works first. Okay, there it is. I mean, at least the enemies are working fine here. But yeah, yeah, this whole level is confusing, and I say that because I think I try to look around for a blue key, but it's actually right here all along. It was just next to you in the beginning of this level. And the whole secret is revealed with its chainsaw, the rapid sword trick. The chainsaw going up. I forgot what was the weapon's name from Doom, but that was like the most popular weapon. Yeah. So you might ask me if I actually got this game in a cereal box before. Nope. I mean, this was before I was a kid, so I didn't really get to see or experience or see commercials of it. Okay. This requires me to read about it. And that's how I know about this series. There's a secret. Another one. I'm not sure I'm supposed to, I think a source would actually plays that sound when the secret's revealed. But yeah. Yeah. But I also got an interesting story. 10 years ago, guess what? I made my whole speed run on this game. Well, only Chex Quest 3, actually. Another secret. But yeah, I made like my own speed run on both levels. Well, first two, the first two games in Chex Quest 3. I need the sorter pack. Yeah. I actually played on the hardest difficulty, the super slimy one, which is the Chex equivalent of nightmare mode on Doom. Yeah, there's like tons of crazy stuff happening in Chex in that difficulty. Enemies respawn eventually, all the time. So your goal to kill all enemies. This is in the super slimy one, or nightmare in Doom. Yeah. Okay, what happened? Yeah, you saw that? I was stuck. I don't know if I could actually trigger that one, but yeah, I just want to go through the whole map, because that's what I do on my regular play. When I was doing speedrunning, I decided to actually take shortcuts. Although I did get called out by a few comments on my gaming channel, and I made it 10 years ago that I'd used the jumping method on GC Doom, which this game doesn't even have. I know Doom doesn't have jumping on its original game, but yeah. I mean, although I thought it's because I thought this game in Chex Quest 2 was actually made for jumping. It turns out that was just optional. So it's just not a requirement at any circumstance. But I'll just bring more shortcuts in. They could actually enable jumping on the third game just from the options. It's just not enabled by default. All you have to do is just simply load in the key. It's just assign a key for it, and that's it. You're allowed to jump. But given it was locked out, at first without the key assignment, yeah, that had people questioning about my use of jumping when I made that speed run 10 years ago. And then people calling it. And then like a few comments called me out for using it. Because they thought jumping is cheating. I mean, maybe not. Even that's on a Chex Quest server. I didn't get much of an answer. That takes us to the other side. Well, you wanna know what was another secret. If you play the game, then yeah, you know exactly. Yep. This secret. The entire colleagues, well, the entire group that are involved with Chex Quest. Interesting. Back in 1996. Oh yeah, I played with the super slimy one on my speed runs for the first 2 games in Chex Quest 3. You know, it was crazy given its difficulty, but that's why I do the nightmare speed run. But yeah, I was having fun doing the speed run regardless, even if I made like a few mistakes that forced me back from trying to get the fastest time to finish a level. So I got all 3 keys. Another secret. So now I'm supposed to unlock another secret. Because it's like another secret that opens the door. And yes, I was actually able to do that on a third game much more easily. But yeah, when you actually play, you don't need to actually get both blue and red keys. Because you just open either one to finish the level. But if you actually want to get all the enemies just for a bigger score, then yeah, you would need both. Yeah, you would actually need both technically to get all enemies and items. That's a secret. That's it. But yeah, I already did a red room, not a blue room. Yeah. Okay, so I got all the items and we already did this room. Yeah, that's where it takes you on either red or blue doors. There you go. Yeah, I like the whole map layouts in this game. And another secret shows the whole map. I wonder. There's any more things. From this first game to one in the third game. I only know a few spots that had changes. Okay, nothing here. So what would my reaction be if I found this game in a cereal box? I would actually play it immediately, just after finishing the cereal. Yeah. Guess I was in a generation where we get cool things from cereal boxes. I would get discs containing music, cartoons and stuff. I remember I got like, I don't know which cereal box I got with that certain disc, but that does have Scooby-Doo's musics. And I would actually play that on a radio I used to own. But it was back when you actually get cool stuff for free on cereal boxes. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this room actually got revamped in the third game. I remember. The third game was... That's the one that gave me levels. But the second game's levels and the third game had a lot more. Trust me, I'll show you the difference when I get there. But yeah. So I found all secrets interesting. But yeah, I'm playing this on my OLED monitor when I was actually fixing the full screen. This one actually has like 120 Hz, so around 20 FPS. I'm actually seeing it. It actually feels a lot more snappier. My turn. Oh yeah, Wait. We have another map. We have another one of this. So I could actually choose either one to get the map to go in the field itself. Yeah, I just found it pretty odd that there's two. Well, I might check that out on the third game when I get to it. That was close. Yeah. I think after I finish this first game, I'm gonna play it again, except in a super slimy difficulty. Yeah, also this room got revamped. Oh, I got stuck. Okay. Yeah, I see. Yeah, there's in a third game there's windows. Yeah. I always go here. So it takes me back further. Yeah, I think that's good. I think my only issue is this. This goes in your way. In this way. Yeah, I believe they're all fixed in the third game. Let's see. Oh yeah, I mostly play a third game more often. Because I just love the revamps. Another secret. Yeah, you cannot open that one, you have to pull a switch or something. Same with that guy. I thought it was gonna have something, but apparently not. Okay, that one opens this one. Okay, here it is. Chex Quest. Secret is revealed. So I got all secrets. Oh, and also a fun fact, when I got into Chex Quest, when I actually found a forum websites for Chex Quest, I played a lot of mods from it, and I was able to play so much of like mods for Chex Quest. I found one that actually, I found a mod that actually converts, that was made for Doom games, that actually converts all enemies and sprites and all for into Chex style, so I could easily load Chex Quest. I could easily load any Doom games just to play all the Doom levels in a Chex Quest style. So when I actually made it, it was treated as an IRAD. It was called the new Chex Quest. Yeah, when I got the new Chex Quest mod, I had two one is just named the new Chex Quest 2 or something. And the mod I had Generation 2, that's named that. And there were like a bunch of mods. Well, some have like a longer, some last a lot longer, some have lasted shorter. That's all random. Yeah, the only issue with this part of the room is the fact that it's not visible on the map. But yeah, this is the maze, and I'm pretty sure that you can figure that out yourself. So that's a little challenging. But if you actually want to explore all, just like what I'm doing, to get all enemies, then yeah, that's gonna be a challenge to find all of them. But that's good to see that I remember how it works. Because I would actually speedrun this like 10 years ago. and then a final level. I'm not really. Oh yeah, when I do play it on super slimy mode, I'm not gonna really go through all the secrets. Well, I'm not gonna speedrun either, but I just wanted them to actually get to the door sooner. Just to finish the level. But the question will be is the fact that if I have like interest to actually speedrun again without jumping and use DSD again, but I actually quickly speedrun again. I'm gonna say maybe. And now teleporter to another place. But I'm gonna say maybe. That does mean I have to practice on speedrunning on the first 2 games. Even a third game without jumping. 1996. The keys quicker, I believe. Yeah, that's the red key. I mean, I hear enemies, so I'm gonna get them. Too bad I can't go inside. And another one, another yellow key. Oh yeah, that's like a secret that takes you much quicker to the ending. Yeah, I just jump out right there, but I can never come back here. So I'm gonna go back to a long way. Just because I want to explore the whole place. But yeah, I do plan on going there with the super slimy one. But yeah, also useful if I could go in this place because the slime gets you. Yeah, the slime really gets you. The cavern. Oh yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, I just like how it has fountains of slime right here. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of secrets around here too. But I think that's more of like near the end. And too bad the suit for the green slime has just ended. That's good. Let's see. Another secret. Oh wait, that's the one where I jumped out from. Well, from that secret passage. So There you go. There you go. That's good. Excellent. Yeah, those are all secrets. Okay, I got 3 enemies left. Did I get all of them? Yeah, I don't have enough ammo for this. The last one. You know, the BFG one. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. The DH valve's supposed to have you stop in that level. I'm not sure if it's fully working on DSD Doom, but it should have actually treated it the same way as Chocolate Doom. But now it's super slammy. Ready. Yeah, enemies are gonna become more aggressive. Meaning they're gonna become faster. Because not only they'll go faster and attack more often, but they're gonna respawn. I need the armor. Yeah, taking a lot of health. I'm gonna need the portrait. Yeah, when I did spin, I would jump out from these windows. But yeah. Yeah, you see that enemy going faster. Yeah, this is super slim. Yeah, I'm gonna need more help. I need to get that food. Yeah, the teleport frag. Oh yeah, I need to do I got it. Okay, no, he's good. They're fighting each other. I might have to hurry because they're gonna respond. Okay. I'm not having the slime. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find more food. Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's so much of them. Oh no. Yeah, we're going to the shortcut. Almost full health, and that's good. Trust me. That enemy's gonna have a lot of... Okay, it looks like them. Yep, that level doesn't exist. But the good news is I actually did a slime, super slimy mode, and that's good. So, what's next? I'm gonna do the second game. So yeah, that's the game I found first, even if it was from the unofficial source, but yeah, that was actually, yeah, I'm actually gonna play the official one that I got like, I think months to a year after. But yeah, I'm gonna really, so yeah, the second one, well, since that's my first Chex Quest, that's like my first experience of Chex Quest 2. I play the same The only difference is the enemy sound being different. It uses the hacks audio from the unofficial one. But on the official one, they sound the same as the first game. So yeah, here goes the second one. That also does not happen. But I think I do exploring first, and then super slimy. I actually like how we have like a diner here. But yeah, we don't have tables in this one. We have them in a dirt game. I like I like how the levels in a dirt game had more upgrades. But yeah, second one just looks more flat. But I think from the store I heard, I think they were rushing the game out when they put it on the website. Which is why you're gonna really see levels like this in the second game throughout this play. So yeah, there's a lot of like gray walls here and there. Yeah, I'm gonna need ammo. Need more ammo. Okay, at least I got this one. Yeah. I need to get the rocket launcher. Oh, and if you're wondering what saffron I'm using the GS1 2.0, something like that. User something. I actually found it being recommended on the DOSBox. Saging Wiki for good sound fonts. And that's another secret. The sorcerer. Okay. I don't think I need more items. Yeah, and this this level had a complete different layout in the third game. I actually prefer the third one over this one because it's more organized. Fun fact, when I actually played from the third game, I was actually surprised to see a complete new version of this level being made. So I'm like, yeah, I actually like that one. And it makes you the fact that you have to go to each theater. You have to go to each theater to get access to places that you need just to obtain the keys and stuff. secret. Oh, and also they have arcades in the third game. Indiana Jones. Jaws. I mean, you could help me, what's that movie based on? Yeah, there's like some sort of passage. But yeah, I'm exploring just all things. But yeah, it's so dark that I can't even see. Come close to me. I want to see you. Yeah, I think this... Yeah, I mean, I could see why they revamped the whole level. And speaking about the Chex Quest being rushed, you have to look at the larva. Look the way it turns. Yeah, when it's actually going to the left, it's facing on the right, and vice versa. But yeah, the reason I find this map confusing is because what theater that triggers the open of this one? So you saw I was actually coming back in to see if the door is open. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a lot of confusing things because you need to find the yellow key to open this door. I'm not sure if this one actually triggers the door to open. But in fact, I need to grab the red key. The thing is, there's no red doors around, which is odd. Yeah, that's completely fixed in the third game. Okay, I got everything. The museum. Yeah, the larvas get stuck on the stairs. Mona Lisa. Yeah, the museum is really cool in this game. And this, the naked lady. Yeah. I believe it's this one. And that one, the same statue you saw from SpongeBob. Yeah, I actually thought that rocket doesn't even hurt you in the first sequence. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it's the, I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it actually prevents you from getting hurt by rockets in the first two games, or if that's the thing there, or the fact that the DH file to load for other source ports doesn't even work. But I know on Chex Test 3 the rocket doesn't even hurt you. Yeah, a lot of like gray walls all around. There's like a bunch of secrets. Oh dear. Yeah. Honestly, the dark actually is scary. Trust me on that. Oh, there's another secret. But yeah, it's a long maze. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in another direction. You see that? How am I supposed to go there? See that? It's crazy. Okay, how are we supposed to do that? Yeah, the impossible secret. Yeah, it's no wonder people consider the second game to be rushed. But yeah, I know it's all fixed in the third game. But yes, a hard secret. But this is also a big maze. Trust me, it's gonna take a while to actually get through the correct path. And I'm stuck. Yeah. Also, I'm glad to actually have the second game. Actually, the third game to fix all these issues. I'm not sure how that part gets you stuck. I'm just trying to actually get to that path review. I'm not sure they actually dropped the mini sword recharge on the original game. But yeah. There's like a bunch of things all around. Okay, God, it's just that I couldn't get the secrets. It's just impossible. Okay, I don't need to save. And that's where we fall off. That's like a shortcut when you get the key from up here. Without reloading. Fly. Yeah, it's like a fly around me. It's just going around me. And like, go away, fly. Yeah, that was also the hard part in the speed run. So I was trying to go through the enemies, and this whole place just feels too narrow. Yeah, there was more items around here in the game. Yeah, a lot of things. Yeah. There are also enemies in here. That's crazy. What's that cheat? Yeah. In a third game. In a third game, there's like a stairs. There's stairs next to you. That can actually go around. But yeah, now I have to start over. And with every single weapon I own is all completely gone, so I'm just back to square one. Yeah. That also means I lost the big circle. The BFG. Yeah, that's crazy. There's a lot of things. It's unorganized, you know. I'm glad they went for a C-Doom base. Cool. But yeah, in the second game, do not go in the water. At least it's a safe area in the third game. But I think it was this time actually. Because it made no sense for the water to actually take your life. Okay, I caught the key. But I think I saw a secret. Okay, it's right here. Okay, not a secret, it was something else. Something I could explore. But yeah, you wanna know the secret that I found earlier? The shortcut. Jump off. Yep. Then yeah, can't even go through. It's like no. Yeah, the thing is, it's not even raised higher enough to actually make it look like a window, but it's like a huge window wall. If that makes sense. And that's crazy. I think in a third game you could actually just open the door without the switch from the other side from there. But I'm gonna have to use this weapon. It's a rocket. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how the rockets hurt you. Yeah, I could check on the actual original game instead of a source port to see. Oh, I did not make it. Secret. So I'm supposed to actually open to check out secret. Yeah. Yeah, that did not go as well as I planned. I have to go closer. Not wasting ammos. Yeah, that part also got the readjustments. Too bad I didn't get to go to secret. The sewers. Yeah, I liked it. Yeah. But when it's super slimy, yeah, this level really gets more difficult. Because it's packed with enemies and you have to make sure your health is all high. But I do need to open that switch because it enables the entrance. To find the other key, it would be somewhere here, I believe. Yeah, these walls were open. Right. Yeah, I'm in a whole confusion. because I haven't really played much of this version. This version for this level. And then the thing is there's no fence here. Then we will go to here to get the red key. Might as well use it for exploring. But yeah, the third game, yeah, just a fence. You gotta find a blue key first to go. Yeah, you have to go to get the blue key first to go through the fence all around. And it's stuck. I'm not sure. So I remember this when the dirt game would open. What happened? Yeah. But to actually find the blue key, it's very close, and it's right here. What I have to do is go down, and it's open. That's how it works on a Chex Quest 3 day. You have to. I have to go this way. But if you're speedrunning this, yeah, it's more quicker than Chex Quest 3's. Chex Quest 3's revamped version of this level. Yeah, this is like the blue key area. The only thing you'll find in the blue key room is that, the chain gun. But yeah, just simply have to go to here. Yeah. I was just confused a bit because of this whole original layer this game has. Well, this version. Which surprises me that that room to get the red key is just even quicker. There's no fence. Yeah, I'm glad the second game, well, the third game has it. But yeah, I'm actually triggering to get the door open. This one. Yeah, that's another secret. Yeah, and also this is mirror. Yeah, let's get all the enemies before we attack the boss. Also, from what I noticed, I don't know if it's the case for the first two Chex Quest games, but I noticed that the enemies go against each other. You know, just like earlier from when I was playing the third level in the first game. I'm not sure what happens on the original game, but I know in Chex Quest 3, they don't attack each other. I'm gonna have to use rockets for this one. So yeah, just like a special room. here. What's this? I wanna get the boss. Yeah, that's how it ends in the second game. But yeah, in the third game, that room does not exist. I'm not sure if it does, but the thing is, you can just actually finish the level by just attacking those two bosses. Or one boss depending on the difficulty. But yeah. Now let's try the super slamming. And I'm going to that's even more difficult. I'll take it. I just have to complete this level quickly. Yeah, watch out for the larvas. Oh, oh. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get my items from the secret place. Too late. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna see if this actually triggers the other room. Wait a minute. That's odd. Let's see that they respawn. And that's the only way to actually open the door. That was the theater. Yes. The thing is I have to get the red key. Whereas perhaps would be like, why isn't there a door for a red key? And it's allowed. Yeah. That's it. Okay, figure out my tail. Yeah. At least I memorized the maze. Yeah, that was like more tricky for speedrunning because the enemy goes through you. And to make sure the enemy isn't in that spot. Running this whole game. But to be honest, I'm not really aiming for a gold victory. That's not what to actually save. Yeah. Yeah, this part's gonna be difficult. Open again. This one. Yeah, that's gonna be something. Yeah, you're easy. Oh dear. On the on a dirt game, you don't need defense. Actually, on a dirt game, it actually has a fence. So it was just more easier to get through this level. But yeah, they're all respawning like crazy. Okay, now let's check out the secret. 2 larvas. 2 larvas stuck each other. Yeah, they're called. No! Yeah, trust me, larvas are insane. Follow this, thank you. Yeah, trust me, I can use the armor. Looks like I got to go through all this repeatedly. Okay, so the enemies were... I got that so bad. Yeah, not sure where to go. Not sure what to do. Yeah. I remember I've been trapped by the larvas near the end of this level. I would have actually made it with all the weapons intact. But I need the armor. It had to be in a way. Let's use this weapon until I get the chain gun. That'll be a good time. No. They're right there. Okay, at least the food's there. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm how to speedrun this, but I decided to do this. Leave those two stuck to each other. I'm not sure why how this happens in this game, but yeah. Oh no, you don't. I'm not gonna be stuck again. Yeah, Logos makes it challenging. Right here. Logos. Get this. I just have to watch out. I'm gonna need to go in there. No. Larvas are insane in the Chex Quest games. Same with the other enemy that replaces demons from the game. They're insane. Okay, I finished. Yeah. Trust me, this game is harder. The second game is harder with super slimy. If you lose on the fourth one, just like I had, it's gonna be more harder. But the fifth one's gonna be harder regardless. So yeah, let's try Chex Quest 3. Yeah. The third game is a superior version. So yeah, a much better version of the first two games. Not because I just had a hard time with the second game on Super Slimy and that I lose the weapons and stuff, but I just like the revamps, especially the second game's levels. Trying to open the crackers to eat. God, I got superior. God, I got much better. Yeah. It looks pretty good here. Yeah, that's what we got. So, yeah. Restaurant Basoik. For first game. Cherwin Czech City is the second and third one's invasion. I think I could go for just the second last difficulty, which would be Extreme Ooze for now. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix this. Okay, I'm gonna have to check the resolution of my OLED. Okay. Okay, that's good. Even better. I just want to actually give the mouse control have less sensitivity. Yeah, that's how it sounded in Chex Quest 3. Yeah, I see the smoothness of 120 Hz. I don't know if free look actually happens in one package of Seaboom. But I know I could use the mouse at the least. Yeah, I might decrease the sensitivity. I think it's using the regular sound files I noticed. Let's see. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, I was about to actually play with the mod. Well, actually, I'm more so like gonna upgrade for Chex Quest 3 because yeah, someone actually made a whole upgrade to actually have better support for newer GC Doom or UC Doom in my case. But it's supposed to give like a few extra stuff for Chex Quest 3. Yeah, which is what I realized I haven't loaded it yet. But it's in a release candidate. You can easily find when it actually search up all the Chex Quest game websites. Yeah. Oh yeah, jumping works though. But I think I'm gonna skip jumping for this game. Because it was disabled by default in this default C-Doom package. Yeah, I'm gonna have to configure PC Steam's mouse. That turns a little too fast. That's why I had to make some adjustments. Let's go play the regular Chex Quest game. I might showcase it later on. So many recaps. Looks the same as the one from first game. Yeah, you see that. The rockets don't even hurt you. And they revamped the whole place, so I could easily find a button to open the secret. And they relocated the red key here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. More weapons. I was able to open this one. Key. Bathroom is pretty much the same as the first game. So yeah. Except this one's visible. Oh yeah. In the Chex Quest 3 2.0 release calendar, there's a secret inside. I think someone actually released a trailer for it. Yeah. Some cool stuff to see. I'm gonna check one thing, see if I'm not missing anything. Okay, there's an enemy here. Okay, I got this one, so I'm clear. Yeah. I'm going both ways. Okay, I'm noticing in the game that the enemy doesn't even drop items, drop any weapons or ammo. You see that? Yeah. know if it's the behavior of the original game as well, or just the source port of the DH file not working quickly. At least at least when I played in a DSD Doom, at least the enemy says you can shoot like zombie men from Doom. So that's a good thing, at least. Yeah, a small pool. That just happens to be right there. This is so good. Oh. Yeah. Okay, at least the secret's triggered. And here too. Yeah. As you see, this whole room got rebanned. I mean, this is not brown walls or anything, but I actually like it like that. An improvement in the first game. Oh, and also I tried to speedrun the new levels from the third game, but I kept practicing myself. I just couldn't even survive in the 5th level because of how hard it is. Yeah. And I played my Super Slimy run just to have repeat consistent with the first two. Yeah, I tried the third game's levels a bunch of times and I ended up failing in the 5th level. Because not only there's like a huge big puzzle, but the issues will evolve some. Yeah, involves too many enemies all around. This one got also revamped in another map. Except I was able to get it here. And if I had gone the first one from the secret room. And a transparent slime. That's good. Let's see. Yeah. I'm actually liking this. I'm actually liking this. Because it's not actually something. Yeah, even the walls got a revamp. Same here. Those white lights. Like white bulbs. Yeah. Walls have changed. Excellent. Yeah. I just love the revamps in the level and the windows, just like I mentioned. Yeah, I'm gonna go to secret place. That is no plants. There is higher, and you could even go through them, so that's good. I was able to go through that without doing my speed running. So that's good. You see. something else. Nope. Yeah. Yeah. Second game unfortunately has bugs. I was thinking about the second game. But yeah. I was kind of ready to play the second game again in Chex Quest for a refresh and playing these levels. Bunch of fixes. But yeah, I'm glad they added this, the windows, and seeing the planet. That's cool. Just like the first game, yeah, the whole map for it is invisible. So you're gonna have to look for a maze yourself. Yeah, you have to go through that. That's yeah. I should actually adjust the sound font for Vtuber. But yeah, it's actually using the raw version of Rolling Sound Canvas. I'm gonna start here unlike the first game. Why is it? I was like, why is it so dark? Yeah. Yeah, I think the fourth one has the most revamped. Most revamped aesthetics. In comparing Chex Quest. The first Chex Quest. I was able to go through here. Remember I tried to go through here in the first game. Yeah, it's exactly the same as the first game. Oh yeah, that's cool to see. Got the blue key. Yeah. I was thinking about previous. Yeah, they even fixed up that design of bars. They're actually open from this direction. Yes, I can. First game. I just like to see small fixes here and there. And I'm not going through this area. Double check to see if no other enemies were here. Yeah. Why is not protected from this thing in the cavern? Yeah. Going through all the secrets. Well, I don't think I'm gonna do the super slimy again. Because almost all the levels are the same, more or less. Chex Quest version. Yeah. Getting more water. That's like how all the health bars are both water, vegetables, and food. Okay. I'm just missing one enemy, and what is it? Yeah, that's like a movie. From the first game that plays when you install it on Windows 95. Like you see a movie from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. The thing is, they don't really play inside the game, you have to actually play the files. Now it's time to see a much better version of the second game. Here you go. Diner. Yeah, there's even more decorations around here. Fence. Yeah. Windows, the whole table. Yeah, they didn't need to go this hard on this level, but they did. Yeah, it's a huge improvement overall. Hello. Yeah, I love this. Oh, look. The post right here. And I'm seeing walls. That's cool. Yeah. Stuff like this makes me happy with Chex Quest and seeds. Yeah, very cool. Yeah. I was, yeah, on this game I was able to go here, but on the second game it's all blocked off from the physical wall. Yeah. Yeah, and the secret's more obvious. Yeah, I'm just gonna save the nothing for this. Okay, I got everything, so that's good. And watch. The second level is gonna be completely different, and you'll see. Yep. The signs right here in the relocation. We get to have this, the sign. Yeah, this feels more like a theater than the second game. I mean, yeah, it's still theater, but this one actually adds more feel to it. Indiana Jones, Jaws, and popcorn. Yeah, another secret from the arcade. Yeah, another popcorn. Yeah, all the theaters needs the key for each. Very cool. Indeed. Right here. Yeah, when I was speedrunning like 10 years ago, so I was able to jump through here for quicker way to get them. Again. What's this? Okay, that's it. Yeah, that's the exit. Interesting. Yeah, it's just so clear to get the yellow key from the blue key theater. Now I'm going to the yellow key theater. But it was actually tricky to speedrun this part because there's like some sort of secret there. But yeah, in a speedrun I have to get the enemies to be here just so they can open the door and I'm getting the key from here. And they're actually open because I keep, as you see, can I even open from there. So yeah, that was also another tricky part. And you get to go on top of the place right here. Another secret. Yeah. But yeah, I honestly love this level better because It's just more clarity that it's a lot more clear to know where it's supposed to go. Okay, but what happened to the secret? Oh yeah. Like how they actually open that movie, the screen. Yeah, it's nothing here to do. But yeah, I honestly prefer that revamp. It's just so much better. But it's a bug, as you can see. You just see it right here. It has to do with this. But otherwise, I actually like how this looks with more walls. But yeah, the theater level was just so much better. It's just much more clearer to actually know what you're doing. Because it just saves up from all the confusion. And you get to see the maze from here. At least the logos could really come out. And I just noticed we got the same color on the roof as the walls. Yeah. On this music I noticed you could hear that the instrument was just too high and loud. Yeah. I think that's like going forward what they made in the second game for his music. Because yeah, some samples don't sound that good. For that part. Oh yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, it's just much easier. The level is much easier. See, I mean, look, a more revamp here. That level was just easier. You like see, like no. And a major revamp here, it's full of boxes. And that's a good thing. Yeah, it's dark, but okay, at least they did something. Oh, and guess what? They fixed up the secret level. It's all open. It's all open. That's pretty good. I remember I was having a hard time. Yeah. At least it's all flat and all that. The enemies were up here, they just teleported as you heard. Telefrag. Yep. Yeah. I was able to make it here, like, second game I could not enter, as you saw. Oh yeah. Just looking through the maze to see any changes or anything that adds something. So far, it's pretty good. Okay, at least I got the armor. It just has fixes. Oh, by the way, with the graphical issues solved from the start of this level. Yeah, someone actually fixed it on Chex Quest 3 2.0 mod. And I got all of them. Good. That's cool to see how it behaves. At least I have the sewer colors inside. That's so cool. The windows. Okay, I don't know. I just noticed the small stairs added. That's cool. Get that. Okay, it's not for this weapon. Yeah. I find all this cool. Yep, items. And more secrets. Now maybe I'll shoot through. Excellent. Yeah, that's a lot of blockers. Okay, yeah, there's a path. Okay, good thing they fixed that. Yeah, even though I was stuck on the water, that just killed me. Yeah. There's a secret. Yeah, I just found a secret. Oh, it's just a longer path with this. But yeah, I mean, so far I'm actually happy that I see a bunch of fixes and revamps and added windows. Another secret uncovered. Yeah, this is so much better. And not just that, I could open it from there just like the second game, but I want to take the whole tour here first. Yeah, windows instead of just like visible walls. That's it. And added fence, which is easy. Yeah, the only thing I miss is jumping out from here for a quicker pace. But I'll take that. I'll take the fences over making it really difficult just because we end up falling a lot. Yeah. Okay, at least these two angles on the second traveling their largest. Another secret uncovered. That's cool. Excellent. Bonus. Another bonus. That's cool to see it. Yeah. Since after action. Oh. I got all of them, yes. Yeah. So much better. Okay, an added song. I'm actually playing the Chex Quest with the latest version. Not the 2.0 one, but the 1.4 from June 2009. They actually fix up a few things here and there. But there's like only 4 revisions and that's it. But yeah, 2.0 is just like, it's like an upgrade made by like the fans of Chex Quest. So far. Yeah. Yeah, you could do so much with C-beam based levels. We're pointing to see a lot more decorations all around. Yes. Yeah, remember much about the fence? Yeah, it's here. Yeah, you have to go around. Excellent. Yeah, the elevator. Okay, on the other side, the blue key. What's this? Okay, another secret. Yeah. So much improvements made in this game. Yeah. This feels way more straightforward just by having to get the yellow key, then the blue key, then the red key. But I was just feeling weird that I don't get to see the fence when I play the second game. But I'm glad they actually add the revamp of it. Yeah, that's cool. Another bonus. At least this one's not stuck. Yep, not stuck is good. Okay, so then we're never in this one. Okay, I stand corrected. Now, we go back. Go back around. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. They added stairs for this part, because there's no stairs in the second game. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so what's this? Let's see. Okay, so there's no trigger. You have to fight the boss. I'm gonna take down all the enemies first before I do that. Yep, I defeated both of them. Excellent. Okay, so they're called Flamoids. Oh yeah. Chex Quest 3 Invasion. Excellent. Yeah, so I won't be able to do the Super Slimy one for Chex Quest 2, mostly because I already suffered from it from the second game, but also I already did it like 10 years ago when I was speedrunning. Even though I did jump, but yeah. Now, this time, third game. Yeah, this is like a complete new Chex Quest game. Yeah, we're making now paste. Yeah, my only gripe with this level is the fact when you actually try to shoot all the enemies out, you're nearly running out of ammo. Yeah. I have to use this. Spoon. And as Stuart T-Rex says, is it a spoon? Is it a spoon? Yeah, I'm gonna bring you a spoon, Gerard, from Chex Quest. Yep. Trust me. Especially as this game gets a bit more difficult, you'll just have to start wait and see. But I don't think there's any parts of this on Chex Quest 3's levels, the new ones, that require you to jump. But before I actually enter, well, if you actually played Chex Quest and you watched like FMVs of video clips of the first game, of the intro and the ending, Well, the intro actually gave you this feeling. Yeah, that's where it takes place. I actually like the addition that they made for Chex Quest 3. I'll call back from the first game. Yeah, I don't think there was any way to include the FMVs from the first game to the third game, just as a single package of the whole game. But I think that's about to change with the 2.0 mod. But yeah, another secret uncovered. Water comes. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to actually see if I was actually missing the unit. I'm not gonna be actually jumping. I just want to check and make sure it's nothing. Yeah, this is so good. I can't see it better. Yeah. Yeah, this whole room is so dark. Broken windows. Yeah, this place is invaded by the... This has been invaded by the... Another secret. I didn't even know there was a secret. Okay, at least I got all three of them. Same place. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, I have to go through that again. But yeah, that was pretty good. Let's see. Now I have to go through the reds. Yeah, when I was actually trying to speed run this when I used to use the jump, I would actually just go through to that exit right there. Just to skip this whole process. More water. I need that. Then I need that one. Yeah, that's pretty cool to see another place of Chex Quest. Yeah, this whole chapter actually shows off more of the world. Even bigger roles here. The command post and now this. United Cereals. Cool. In this whole cereal dome. Also cereal dome, that's cool. Yeah. That was nice. Let's see. That way then. Yeah, that's supposed to be complete. Just for that whole but here it is. a cackle demon. A new Flamer. Yeah, I like seeing new enemies in this game. Okay, now I go through this secret area. Going through the curtains. It's another secret. Cool. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's detail. Oh yeah, here comes the most challenging part. And I was actually trying to speedrun this game. There's like too many enemies in the train. Yeah, that was not kidding. Chex Quest. Going through all this. Okay. Yeah, I'm almost at and gave me more. Yeah. Yeah. We're in a city. Fellow Chex. So yeah, I was like, when I was speedrunning, like before I was caught up with jumping, I would actually just jump and crouch on that window just to get through here. But yeah, that's something. Oh, there's no actual jump. There's no actual like level where I have to jump. How do I open this door? I have to go quick. Yeah. Caco demons. Yeah, the reason people like the chain gun as their favorite weapon is the fact it just pauses the enemy from attacking you, which is useful. Enemies. More enemies. Another maze too, just like the second game in its levels. But yeah, when I was speedrunning, you could not jump through. I was able to do really. I'm just out of weapons. Have to be out of weapons. It's like yeah. No secrets found here. Here. But water here. That's cool. Oh, and by the way, when I was actually trying to speedrun the game, before I knew jumping wasn't really agreed upon by many. Yeah, I will actually go here, but the thing is I need like one of those Calco demons to fly around here just so I could jump over them to go here to get the key. But it's like the hardest trick to do, so yeah. Thing is that door is timed. I gotta open it from the inside. And it's time where I actually have to go as fast as you can. I mean, I'm gonna show you. Okay, being right here. Yeah, that's the door for the key. That thing is just not opened. Yeah, to open it. Turn around here. It'll be this one, but you have to go quick. But I can open it from here. Yeah, I tried to pull that speedrun trick, but it's really difficult. And it causes more time to waste. So, I don't even recommend it. I mean, even if jumping was permitted for this game, I still wouldn't recommend doing that whole trick because how difficult it is. I missed another secret. Oh yeah. Yeah, you really need the PFG 9000 to actually hit this thing in one single hit. Otherwise it's gonna take forever to kill this thing. Well, or search it away in this game. Yeah. Trust me, you can really need to save up a lot of plasma weapons. level. It's gonna get even more challenging. Trust me. I don't know if I need this. I don't know if I even want to do the super slimy one today because of it. I mean, you actually can jump from here to actually go through. You gotta jump from the rock to here to skip this process. So I'm gonna do it a long way. But yeah. Sorry, I'm just out of luck. Oh, I think I have more actually. But yeah. Yeah. There's a secret here. Let's see. Yeah. It's pretty nice to see in the play. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's all. I'm using a lot of weapons. Yeah. And there's another trick that you could do for speedrunning. And you get the bow. Hold on. Never mind. That's like in this part because I mean you have to actually move like this to actually jump through, but thing is, I mean it's a tricky part to do the trick to jump from one into another. I mean if jump was permitted and stuff, then yeah. I'll actually make it without jumping. Yes! But I'm gonna take the long way just because I want to explore this whole thing for the stream, so... I mean... I can imagine it being pretty tricky. But it's tricky. Yep. Not sure if I'll see sense practice more. I'm surprised these didn't even block me. And I'm almost out of it. Well. That's good. And now if you said with the last speedrunning is the amount of weapons, or like the amount of damage with other. Yeah, like I said, it's the new levels in Chex Quest are more challenging. And they're more challenging than the first two. kind of levels from the first two games. Good to know I was able to go through 2 rivers without jumping and stuff. And I'm almost out of these. Yeah, this new level is really tricky. At least I got the bonuses. Oh no, I have to use that. Of course I do. And that's why I gave up trying to speed run. Trying to speed run the game. Hold on a moment. Alright, so okay. So I don't think we pulled the game. We don't trying to grab all the families this week. No secrets for me. Chex Quest 3 specifically. Made it. Barely alive. Wrong side thing. But here's the tricky part. This place is all a maze. It's a maze. Okay, at least I get to keep the records here. It's almost gone. Okay, nothing there. Let me do super speed. And on this thing. Nope. Yeah, I'm just special effect that will be to respond. Just like now, the thing is to in this level than in the super helping me make friends. It's like a lot of fun. The super slimy / nightmare. Yeah, I'm lacking health right now in this game. To use this. This good. Water cups. Yeah, that's gonna be challenging. Yeah. This level is the reason I could not do speedrunning. Speedrun or Super Slam Runs. I'm pretty sure I actually died here when I was doing speedrunning. Well, actually, I did here when I was speedrunning almost close. I didn't even make it. I was having high in those things. Okay, I'll just cut that one. It's like the barrels from the game. This. Finally did it. That whole level was really difficult. That's the reason I couldn't even make a post on speedrun attempts at all on my second game, second channel for gaming. Yeah, you can see why. You can see why I was correct on that though. The third game's levels are harder. Yeah. So bottom of the barrel. Yeah. So overall, this was a really fun game to replay. I just think the game was so fun to experience again, even the original Chex Quest 1 and 2. Yeah. And it first came already has its charm when it first came out and it just seemed to be that good. Although I did miss one part where I did not mention that there was like a secret exit in the first game. It was very close to the beginning of the game when you opened the big door when you start the level. The big door was just two flamboys. On one of the edges of the doors, there's a trigger that actually ends the whole level when you go to the next one. Yeah, that bug was left in the first game. But yeah, it wasn't supposed to be there, but speedrunners have actually used that to finish the game, finish the level very quick. But yeah. Yeah, they actually Yeah, I think the developers put that out just to actually debug the game to just skip to another level. I'm not really sure. I mean, they have the commands to skip to another level when they're developing Chex Quest. But yeah. Yeah, the first game was pretty good, but I think it had a bit more enhancement in the third game. The third game was pretty good, and I mean, it just polished up a bit on the levels, which I liked. Chex Quest 2, yeah, I actually like the levels. It's just that I prefer ones in the third game over the second. I can see why the second game was just rushed out. There were like mentions of it. In fact, as you saw, the reason I just see a bit of confusion from level 2 and level 5. Yeah, level 5 is like you don't really need a blue key. Blue key just takes you nowhere, and there's no fence to go to the room with the yellow key. Yeah, there's like so much confusion there. But yeah, the second level is also confusing too. Okay, I know the secret for a new level 2 one. Yeah, I couldn't even open it in the third game, but yeah, it feels a lot more solid. Yeah, it feels a lot more straightforward when I replay the new second level of Chex Quest 2. It just felt a lot more straightforward that all the keys were used correctly. It just feels like the game was just a lot more understandable where you're supposed to go. And a lot more decorations and a lot huge revamps on the levels. And the second was just completely new redesign. So I think the third game actually gives a huge improvement to the second game. Yeah. And the third game's levels were just big and new. Yeah, it was just so wild. But yeah, it was already more challenging because the last 2 levels were already challenging with so much of enemies and puzzles. And the 4th level I couldn't even beat the 4th level 100% because ammo just goes out quickly. There's like less amount of ammos in the 4th level. But yeah, that was crazy to see how it plays out. Yeah, as you saw, the 5th level was already hard to a point that I didn't even finish my speedrunning. I don't think I even made it to a final boss when I was speedrunning. I was just close getting to the yellow key, I think. Yellow or red key. And then I died, and that's how the speedrun ends. So yeah, I recommend Chex Quest overall, especially the third one. I suggest getting this game and play it. Yeah, it's a free game completely. This was done by the original creators, like in 2008. Like this was like 11 years after the second game came out. They were gonna make a third game around then, but plans changed and everything stopped. And there was also this whole fake Chex Quest 3. But now it's just considered as Chex Quest 2.5 by another mod that actually takes care of it without a controversial bootleg and reused assets and stuff. So yeah, I think this was fun one. So I recommend playing this game on your own free time, and yeah, as much as it was like a lot of like gaming issues this month, Yeah, this is the game you actually play with like a breath of fresh air, and I think that's also your other game you should play and explore. Top 3. I mean, I haven't really finished the HD 1 yet. I only played 2 levels and I was in second or third level. But I'll get around to that, like, the next time I do streams Chex Quest related. So, overall, brilliant free game. Suggest everyone to get it, even explore the first 2 games. So, but Chex Quest 3 is a whole new package. I suggest playing in. I'll eventually stream the 2.01. So, I'm gonna end the stream right now. I just have so much fun playing Chex Quest. I really like childhood games I played when I was like a late teen. And I was obsessed with this series and the mod community over it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you